Hi Capricorn, and welcome back to the channel Empath Butterflies Tarot. I'm really sorry for the late reading. Okay guys, just want to mention that before I continue. Alright, so this reading is going to be for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus. And this is going to be a how does he or she feel about me love spread. Alright, so I've shuffled the cards already to save time, and the first card to pop out was pay attention to the red flags, the signs of caution in you. Do not like this card, but what can I do? All right. So basically, with this card, I'm feeling that the person that you may be thinking about is, I think they're in deep thought. I feel like, it's almost like they're trying to find, you know, the problems that are in the relationship. It's almost like they're trying to search for the times that you guys may have argued. Like, I'm feeling like they're trying to search for some sort of problem within the relationship, and maybe they may have someone in their ear also, like encouraging it, like saying, remember when they done this to you, remember when they done that to you. But I feel like this person is thinking about the negative aspects of the relationship. Okay, I feel like, this person could have moved away from you and, isolated themselves from you, because we've got the Eight of Cups here. I feel like this person has isolated themselves from you, and I don't feel like this person's in, a very happy, positive mood, okay? But I do feel like this person is quite sad about having to move themselves away from you, but I do feel like they have moved themselves away from you, and I feel like they're in some sort of isolation. Okay, and whilst in that isolation, they're thinking about the negative aspects of the relationship as opposed to the positive aspects of the relationship. This person does want to offer you something though, Capricorn. They do want to offer you, you know, maybe a brighter future. They want to offer you a brighter future. They want things to be more happier within their partnership with you. Okay, I do see that they're doing a lot of thinking, and I do feel like they want to offer you something better than what you've both experienced before. But I do think they're in a sort of negative frame of mind where they're dwelling on the negatives of the relationship. Let's see what else we've got. This card came out and it says miracles and blessings. So I do feel like this person does want a miracle within the partnership with you. They want a turnaround. I'm surprised the Wheel of Fortune isn't here, but they want a turnaround within this partnership. They're hoping that your relationship could be a better one than how it was before. Okay, and they want miracles and blessings. They just want it to be a completely different, situation to what it was before, because I feel like they're dwelling on the negative aspects of the partnership. Okay, now we've got this card also in the reverse, and it says physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. So I feel like this person may want to, again, I feel like you and this person are not in contact with one another. Okay, and I feel like although they may yearn for, the physical aspect of the relationship, it's not happening at the moment. But they may be wanting to have that sort of aspect of the relationship. Okay, they may want to hug you, they may want to embrace you, but at this moment I feel like they can't because they've isolated themselves away from you. Okay, and then we also have got be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true to who you are and how you feel. Okay, so I feel like this person is definitely isolated themselves away from you, and it's like they're going deep into thought. They're thinking about the relationship, they're thinking about how they want the relationship to be, they're missing you, they want to hold you, they want to, embrace you, but they're in, some sort of negative frame of mind, and they're going over the relationship in their head, and they do want a positive outlook. I don't feel like you and this person's broken up, but I do see like you're maybe not seeing them as much as you may have done before. I feel like they've isolated themselves. They also want boundaries within this relationship, Capricorn. They're saying you have to create boundaries within this relationship. It seems that you may not have created boundaries at the beginning of this partnership, which leaves you feeling hurt and confused as this person keeps crossing your boundaries. Okay? It also says maybe it could be you who's crossing boundaries with another. Think about how it would feel for you to experience some crossing of boundaries. It will make you feel uncomfortable and hurt. Whether it's yourself or another person, the issues of boundaries have to be addressed. So I feel like some sort of boundaries within this relationship have been crossed. This person may feel like you've crossed some boundaries that they're not happy about. Maybe that's why they're going into, thinking about the bad times that they've experienced, and wanting to create better times and better memories with you. But they may feel hurt for some reason. They may feel like, you've crossed some sort of boundaries with them. Or maybe they may have crossed boundaries with you, but it is their reading, so they may feel like you've crossed boundaries with them. I've also got you mirror each other. You and this person mirror one another. You both have a connection that gets stronger the more time you spend with each other. If the person you are inquiring about is behaving in a way that upsets you, then you may need to look within yourself to see how you are behaving and treating yourself. Okay? Raise your vibrations and you will find that the other person's behavior will change. Remember, you mirror one another. So this person is basically mirroring you. So maybe you may be feeling or sensing and know that this person is isolating themselves from you. This person is mirroring you. Okay, so basically what this card is saying is that if you feel like they're distancing themselves from you, maybe you've been distancing yourself from them. Okay, because there's a strong connection between both of you. And when you've got a strong connection with someone, you tend to mirror that person. And basically, what this card is saying also is that in order to create, better vibrations between the partnership, you're both going to have to raise your vibrations. If this person feels like, you're crossing boundaries, then maybe you feel like they've crossed boundaries, because you're both mirroring each other. So maybe you've both, crossed boundaries with one another. Maybe if they stop crossing boundaries with you, then maybe you will stop crossing boundaries with them. You understand what I mean? But this card is saying that if you feel like there's a disconnect within the relationship, then you're both going to have to raise your vibrations. They're going to have to raise their vibrations in order for you to raise your vibrations, for you both to unite. Okay, because I feel like there's a separation here. Maybe not like a separation as in, okay, let's not be together, but I feel like, it's sort of, I want to spend time apart. I need space. I feel like it's that sort of separation. And whilst they're spending time by themselves, they're going over all the bad stuff that's gone on in the relationship. And I feel like someone might be in their ear, but they're also thinking about how they want the relationship to be, which is a positive. They are missing you. They are missing your embrace. And they want a miracle. They want a turnaround within this relationship, but they feel like, this person has crossed so much boundaries. But, they're realizing also that you're